Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This time I'm going to start the German or Luftwaffe single missions. I'm going to start with the Bf-109K-4 or the Kurfürst 4, which was the latest variant of the Bf-109, the top evolution of this aircraft. So let's switch to Germany. 109K-4. There is one single mission for this aircraft, defending the Oder, Frankfurt an der Oder. Takeoff, land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steer point. I don't see the enemies. Let's see how this part of Germany looks like. Short brief. The situation appears to have stabilized, although the poor weather and the Russian need for resupply have helped us more than our own defenses. The air situation is terrible. We are outnumbered 60 to 1, and we are unable to prevent the constant strafing and bombing of our defenses and lines of communication. Many of our fighters are busy in East Prussia and northern Poland, and most of those in Berlin are defending against the American and British bombers. Those few pilots and aircraft we have facing the Russians are mainly from the Schlachtgeschwader, now exclusively targeting bridges in an attempt to slow the Russians down for as long as possible. Mission. Takeoff time 6 a.m. Rain, clouds at 1,400 meters. Visibility very poor, strong southerly wind. Beware of crosswind from right at takeoff. Okay, so there will be a crosswind coming from the right side during the takeoff. Okay, so I'm returning from hospital. Nice story plot here. I'm really impressed. It's really interesting to read something like this. I didn't expect it definitely. Okay, some chaos on the base. Poor weather. Today we will accompany Oberleutnant Greiner in a pair of Bf-109K-4s to attack the intruder. Your aircraft are in poor condition. Okay, your aircraft are in poor condition. He has cooling problems, and your radio only works on the airbase frequencies, so I'm just able to communicate with the tower, not with my wingmans probably. As a result, you will have to follow Oberleutnant Greiner closely if you are to successfully intercept the enemy, as he can pick up the ground controller on his radio. The waypoints on your map will not help. Okay, interesting. At this stage in the war, the preservation of pilots and machines is more important than shooting down individual Russian aircraft. As wingman, it is vital that you protect Oberleutnant Greiner in his task. Objective: protect Oberleutnant Greiner for 35 minutes from takeoff. Okay, so the goal is not to shoot any Russian bombers. He will be doing his job, and my job as a wingman is just to protect him, to fly as a number 2, and try to attack any fighters which might be sitting on his 6 o'clock. So that's the one Bf-109K-4. Okay, what about the aircraft customization? Nice looking model, I really love it. Okay, so I should join this Oberleutnant. Unfortunately, I won't be able to listen to the radio. Maybe he will give me some more orders, I don't know. But I wouldn't be able to listen to it. Let's see the outside. wondering how to jump back into the cockpit. I'm pressing the F1 key. Okay, now I'm in the cockpit. Let's go for the takeoff. I have to follow my leader. It's really strong crosswind coming from the right side. Terrible takeoff. I don't see my leader now. Okay, I've lost him. It looks like, unfortunately, he's not using his position lights. Okay, he's somewhere in front of me. Oh, I see him now. Okay, finally. Strong turbulences. There was one key how to be in the how to see through the gun sight. Okay, now he's in clouds. That's really perfect. I really need to check the map. I was prepared not to use it, but it seems that I have to. Unfortunately, I don't know his altitude. Oh, there he is. I saw him in the in the hole in the clouds. So let me fly closer to him so I won't be losing him again. So my aircraft should have like troubles with the cooling as it was set during the... And it seems like it's true. We can see that degrees Celsius is already over the normal. I was just going to take off, so... I don't know how I would be able to stay in contact with this flight leader. Oh, that's the trick. Okay, Shift F1. Okay, my temperature is still getting higher and higher. Let's open the radiators. Hopefully it will help me. I was able to close to him. Such a nice weather here up in the skies. I don't know whether I should be on the right side or left side. I just remember this key combination is Control D for this, like some dimming of the gun sight. Looks like he's flying up and down. Definitely he's an European Air pilot. Okay, we are in 4 kilometers already, so pretty high. Okay. I was expecting to see more of the German map, but unfortunately it was rainy down there, and here in the sky it's very cloudy, so I can't see anything on ground. But I love the weather simulation here in the IL2. Oh, I lost the visual at the moment. Like completely. Where is he? I'm in front of him, that's great. How did it happen? I don't know. I do not see him still. Okay, there he is. Above my head. Okay, some enemies appeared, but I will follow him still. Just because it's the priority. I should be following him for 35 minutes. The takeoff was at 6 AM. Where is the clock? Okay, I can see the clock now. I'm following him for 12 minutes only, still. Okay, here is the con layer. That will help me out to find him. Okay, he's still climbing. I'm already in 5 kilometers. And he's like 1 kilometer above me still. I'm so happy that he's leaving that contrail behind him. It's always nice to see that. Because looks like he's really fast. And just because I need to climb, my airspeed is pretty low. And now he's not leaving the contrail. He's somewhere above the condensation layer. I do not want to lose him. It looks like he's faster than I am, although I'm at the full speed. My engine is still not overheating, that's great. It's maybe also just because I'm too high, so there must be like really low temperatures in almost 6 kilometers. But I'm slowly losing him. I'm at 400 kilometers per hour. Really interesting mission, I have to say. It's like really realistic. They can imagine the troubles with the aircrafts at the end of the Second World War on the German side. Unable to maintain them, unable to get some spare parts for them. Also some radio problems, definitely. And also something like this usually happened very often, that just 2 aircrafts were able to take off, and they were ordered to stop some pretty big Allied raid over some city. So it was really dangerous. The last days of the Luftwaffe were really like too difficult. Okay, looks like I'm slowly getting again onto position with my Oberleutnant. I don't remember his name. Okay, let's slow down. I have to control his 6 better. I would like to start looking also around, just to see whether there is some enemies or not. Oh, there they are. There are some bombers. Maybe he will be attacking them, so let's follow him. If he opens fire at some bomber, I will open the fire at the same target, basically, just to help him out, just to help him to take down this target. Looks like there are 3 bombers down below. I'm pretty sure that he's also able to see them. Now they are in clouds, so Still almost visible. Behind my... I cannot move left, right. The cockpit. Pretty big challenge will be to still follow this flight leader, this Oberleutnant, to follow him all the time, basically, and also just to engage some enemies if necessary. So I have to keep an eye still on him and onto enemy bombers as well. I expect this to be the most trickier part. Why he's doing this? Like, he's always trying to get out of my view. Again, I'm faster than he is. And I again lost visual. That's great. Okay. Looks like he's going upside down. Or maybe not, okay. What? I was expecting him to be on completely different place. Okay, my temperature of the engine is a nice low. Half of the fuel almost burned. But the engine is really cool, so that's great. My Daimler-Benz is working correctly. And I love the flight model of the 109. And we are again in 3 kilometers. I just realized our altitude, so we were in 6 kilometers. Now we are in 3 kilometers. I don't know why he is doing such altitude changes all the time. Now I lost him basically. That's cool. Okay, there he is. Such nice to be without the radio. What about if I say him to rejoin me? Okay, nothing happened. Two and a half kilometers. Like he is descending down, or what's going on? It's really hard to just see him. I think the objective of this mission is really not to shoot, it's just to stay with your leader, which seems to be more difficult than to shoot down like 5 enemies. We are in 2 kilometers only. In the clouds, like why he's flying like this? Is he really trying to lose me, or what's going on? I can't be too close to him, just because he's usually reducing the speed and then changing also the direction. He likes that. I need to stay quite far from him just to be able to react on time on his moves. 1.5 kilometers. Are we going for the landing or what? Or is he navigated by the ground control to these enemies? I'm not sure. If yes, why we would be like in 1.2 kilometers now? Looks like there is an airfield, some hangar. Okay, I just moved my head slightly away and he is also away. Like really? Usually the wingmans were the ones who were looking all around. And if the flight leader was doing some heading change, a course change, he always notified his wingmans that he's going to do the right turn, for example, left turn, and so on. So they know that he will be changing his heading in case they were looking somewhere else, and basically that's the wingman job to look around. The leader job is to navigate and to use the radio with the ground control basically. The wingman should follow him, but look around as well. So, and if there is no communication between the leader and the wingman, it's really strange. Like you have no notification about the heading changes, and I cannot inform him about the enemies if some of them appear here. I'm going to use formation lights in this bad weather. And he should do the same, basically. If there is no enemy around us, we are too close to ground, there are clouds, it's raining, really poor visibility. He should be using his formation light or navigation lights. Okay, I'm following him for 25 minutes already. Just 10 minutes and the mission should be done. I don't know whether he is going to attack enemies or is he going to land. We are still keeping ourselves around this airfield and the mission is complete. So my goal was to keep in touch with my leader. Seems like that's really enough for this mission. I was expecting some battles. Let me see whether there are some enemies. All of them flew away. And I've lost him again. Typically. I've already lost the direction to the next steer point. Looks like that. There is no line coming from my aircraft to the next steer point, so looks like once your mission is done, it disappears. Now he's insanely fast. He was flying like on 40% of thrust. Now he's really fast again. I'm going to try to land with him. Like all the time in a two-ship formation. Hopefully he's going for the landing. Looks like the terrain is flat below us. I don't want to collide into some hill.
Nummer 9, klar zur Luft die Anton. Achten Sie auf Verkehr in der Platzrunde. Landen Sie selbstständig.
I don't see the runway. I have like almost zero visibility. I just see some trees down below. Oh, stalling. There should be the concrete runway somewhere. Let me check my position. I'm somewhere above the airfield, but I didn't see the runway. This will be really interesting. Oh, there it is. But the wind is really terrible. Probably I won't be able to land. Let me make a left turn. The slots are jumping up and down. You can see it on my wing. These are automated slots, usually preventing you from stalling. And you can see what they are doing, like my aircraft is shaking. Okay, there is the airfield. Let's go for the landing, but the wind is really strong. Ah, this will be rough, really rough landing. Okay, as I thought. Run, Forrest, run! So I was able to return my aircraft to the base, but it is beyond repair, definitely. I have never experienced such bad weather during the landing in this game. I'm surprised how bad the weather can be in Sturmovik. When I flew some of the carriers before, like many years before, it was always like nice without any problems. Sometimes rain, sometimes cloudy, sometimes little windy, but never like all this combination. So that was the mission. Mission is done. In my next mission, I will fly this brick or Bf-110, and I will try to Okay, I will try this shoot down, this action mission. Let's shoot down some Russian bombers, and then I will try this blind landing practice during day and blind landing practice at the night. So that will be very interesting. Maybe I will start with the attack mission, just to familiarize myself with the 110, how it flies, how it handle, and then I will try this blind landings. Really interesting missions. Like I'm surprised I've never tried them before in the Sturmovik, so I'm really surprised how beautiful and how well designed they are. So, guys, thank you for watching. As always, have fun, take care, and bye.